Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be why she left you. Got an email here from a viewer. He says, "Hey Coach, since my last email, I have split with my wife because she said she does not love me anymore, and she said that she can't get rid of the resentment she holds against me from 2 years ago on some gambling debts. Since then, I've cleaned up my act and went to a specialist for her, and I quit smoking." You said you did it for her. You should be doing that for yourself. That's the important thing. A woman doesn't want you to do it for her. She wants you to do it for you because it's the right thing to do, and she wants to see you taking care of yourself instead of it getting to the point where it's such a problem that she basically threatens to end the relationship if you don't do something about it. He says, "I saved all the money that I had lost, which was $3,000. He says, "We spoke, and she said she has been trying to work on the relationship for a couple of months, but could not do it anymore as she was unhappy. I asked why, and why is it that she was not happy, and she could not explain it. Am I missing something here?" Obviously. He says, "By splitting up, does this mean it's all over, or could this mean a lengthy break? She won't wear the ring anymore. Does this mean it's for good? And should I move on or wait around?" You should never wait around on a woman who's dumped you, ever. "As she said to me, she can't promise me that in 6 months' time she would want to be with me." If you're a guy who perceives himself as a catch, because it takes two in a marriage, and obviously your marriage has been on the rocks for a long time, and obviously with the gambling issues, that tells me that's purpose of life, quality of life issue type of thing, meaning you're not focused on your career, you're not focused on your business or being an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you do is your purpose in life. You're not focused on it in a way that dominant men tend to focus on their businesses or their lives or their careers. And so obviously that's something that was a problem for a long time. The gambling was just a symptom that you just simply weren't handling the things that you should be handling as a man. I mean, if you're not happy in your life, obviously it's going to be very hard for a girl to become happy about and excited about your life when you're not even happy and excited about your own life. Before you get into a relationship, you got to be happy and enjoy being single and enjoy exploring your life, exploring the world, and with excited anticipation of that moment when you meet that really special person. And so as far as it being a lengthy break, it really doesn't matter because she's leaving the relationship, and so your attitude at this point needs to be, "Honey, I love you, you're my wife, I adore you, I want to work it out. I've been making some changes to make myself as a better man, and to be a better man for you, and to be a better man for myself. And if you don't appreciate that, and that doesn't mean anything to you, and you just want to blow off our marriage and not work on it, I understand I made mistakes in the past, but at the end of the day, if you're not willing to work on it, it doesn't really matter. I love you, I want to work things out, but if you don't, give me a call if you change your mind. And you go about your life, move out, get a new place, go on about your life, start dating and hooking up with other girls as quickly as you can. That will really help you. And then if when she does call you and she reaches out to you after you've moved out and you've gone on with your life, you just be like, "Hey baby, great to hear from you." And you want to treat her just like any other girl you just met and that is calling you and wanting to hook up, wanting to hang out. And so you just got to assume that the reason she's calling you is because she wants to see you and she wants to hang out and have fun and hook up. And that's like, "Hey, great to hear from you. I want to see you. When are you free to get together?" "I can get together Wednesday next week." Like, "Great. How about you grab a bottle of wine, come on over to my place. We'll make dinner." "Great. Make definite plans. Awesome. I'll see you then." She's like, "Well, I got so much to tell you." It's like, "Awesome. Well, I'm really jammed up right now. I'm really busy and I can't talk, but I will promise you I'll give you my undivided attention next Wednesday." And then that's all you got to do. And she'll either make a date with you or she won't. But if she's calling you at that point, more than likely, you just got to assume it's because she wants to see you. And then make a date with her. If she won't make a date, then give her the same thing you said before. "All right, well, when you're free and you want to hang out, give me a call. I got to run. But I want to talk to you." Like, "Well, I'm really jammed up. I can't chit-chat. But if you want to talk, let's talk over dinner or a bottle of wine or something." If she doesn't want to do that, she wants to keep you on the phone, then she's trying to keep you in friend zone so you can be her male girlfriend, basically. And the way to deal with that is just to not be available to talk on the phone, but be happy to make plans to see her and get together, because the only way you can get her to fall back in love is to do something together. And if you've already moved all your crap out and all that stuff, she has no reason to call you at that point because you've got all your stuff back and she's got all her stuff and you're moved on with your life. And usually the only reason she's going to reach out a few weeks afterwards is because she's unsure of things. And so if she sees that you're going on with your life and you're moving on without her, you're not chasing, you're not pursuing, you're not calling her, you're not contacting her in any way, shape, or form, at some point she's going to realize that if I don't make any effort at all, this relationship will end and the two of us will never speak again. And if there's any sliver of hope at that, when that happens, she'll reach out to you, and then you just simply arrange an opportunity for sex to happen. Hang out, have fun, and hook up. And that's it. That's all you need to focus on. He says, as you can tell, I love her very much. Does this sound maybe like she got married and realized she can't do the things she used to when she was younger? Or could it be that she is wanting to be with someone else? That's possible too. Again, things were bad for a long period of time, and they got really bad before you actually started doing things. But it's like you weren't doing things for you. You were doing them really just to placate her and please her. And that's indicative of other things that you're not taking care of. You're not gently leading the relationship. It's not really going anywhere. Maybe you don't really have any ambition or any career drive, and she's gotten tired of that. Women are attracted to men who have ambition. They want to be your biggest cheerleader. They want to get behind you and cheer you on and believe in you, believe in your career, believe in your business, or whatever it is that you do for your purpose or for a living. He says, why would a woman marry someone and then 7 months later say that she's not loving me anymore? Could it be that I was too needy? That's definitely possible. He says, I'll admit we have had fights like any other couple. Well, that's it right there. Men who understand women don't argue with them. They communicate in a mature, adult, loving manner. And if you're arguing, you haven't understood the concept that women solve their problems by talking about them. Us guys solve our problems by going into the garage or our tool shed or our man cave somewhere and popping a couple of beers, watching some sports, and contemplating on our problems. And once we figure out a solution, we come out of our man cave and go hang out with our friends or our girl or whoever happens to be. Women, on the other hand, want to hang out and relate and talk, and so they talk about their problems. But the key is they don't want you to solve their problems. They just want you to listen. And so if she starts talking about something going on with one of her girlfriends or something going on at work or just whatever, and you think she wants your advice, before you open your mouth and you start telling her what to do or giving her advice, you need to ask her this question. Say, do you want my advice or you just want me to listen? And she'll tell you. She'll say, I just want you to listen. You're like, okay. And then she just sit there and listen. You go, really? No shit. Oh my God, that happened? Wow. Tell me more. Don't leave anything out. What else, honey? What else? Tell me more. And you just keep her talking until she gets to the point where she's like, oh, I feel so much better. I'm so glad we talked. And I talk about this in extensive detail in my book, but that's the basics of communicating and how to make sure you're not trying to give your girlfriend advice when she really wants you to listen, because if you do, it's going to piss her off, and she's going to accuse you of not listening to her. And the average guy, he's in his logic brain, he's thinking, I just got to solve her problem. She's got so many problems, and she just wants you to listen. She'll solve her problem by talking about it if you just facilitate that. But if she wants your advice, and you're not sure whether she wants your advice or to listen, and when you ask her and she tells you that she wants your advice, then go ahead and give her your opinion on what it is. But what he says, we've been together for 2.5 years, and so, like I said, if I were you, the best way is to walk away and never look back, pack your shit and leave, and tell her she decides that she wants to work on your marriage and to give you a call. Otherwise, you're going to go on with your life, and you love her. You're sad that she's not willing to make an effort, but it takes two. And if she's not willing to make an effort, then you're not going to sit around and beg and plead with her. And it's like, just say, I'll move on. I'll find somebody who does love me and does appreciate me and will treat me the way I want to be treated. If you change your mind, give me a call. I love you. I adore you. And then you just go on about your life. And so go read my book read it at least 10 to 15 times and get to know it so well you literally could teach it yourself. And read the articles and the YouTube videos that I've done, answered questions from other guys, and apply that stuff. So you can start getting some other options. You get some choices with women. So you can have some other girls in your life and have something to fall back on. Because if you have nobody else, you're going to be pining after your ex and thinking about her and wondering about her and worrying about her, wondering whether or not she's going to call you. But if you got all these new beautiful women who are easy to be with, who are grateful and appreciative because they don't know you, and you got a clean slate with them, it's going to be so easy. And so when your ex calls, instead of being all crazy to run after her, you're going to take your time. Because you got all these other great girls that are hanging out with you and want to hang out, have fun, and hook up with you. So you're going to take your time getting back to the ex because she's got drama and it's a pain in the ass trying to work something out with somebody that you've had a lot of problems with in the past, as opposed to starting something fresh with somebody new. Again, she's the one that's unilaterally ending the terms of your relationship, and you don't try to keep somebody who doesn't want to keep you. That's why the best thing to do is to walk away, tell her you want to work it out, and to give you a call if she changes her mind. But go on about your life, and don't miss a beat. I know it's hard, and I know it's tough, and I know it's not what you want to hear, but it's the best way to move on with your life and have the best possible chance of getting her back. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several weeks to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, is a box that has a link that'll take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, just download one of their free e-reader apps for whatever electronic device you want to read my book on. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, or my ebook, you can show your appreciation right now by going to my website, and on the Wibbia toolbar at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.